This is the National Video Journalist Network.
Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we've traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now. For the Bethpage Air Show at Jones Beach, the best aerobatic pilots from around the world come to Long Island. But there's one U.S. champion that has the shortest commute, Long Island's own David Windmiller.
I started flying at 14 and I sold it on my 16th birthday. I found it, in all honesty, very boring flying straight and level. All you wind up doing is taking off, making a couple of turns, and you wait quite a bit of time before you get to where you're going, and then you land. And after you've done it 1,000 times, it's not exciting.
Now watch him. He's going to go for as many tumbles as he can. We saw him do 4 yesterday. Let's see if he can do more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, he broke yesterday's record. Let's hear it for David Windmiller.
So it was experimenting at the beginning, and then as I got better and better, you needed to do something with it, and really competition was where I took it. The airplane that I'm flying in the show is the same one that I flew when I was on the United States Aerobatic team back in 2000. And then after I was done with competition, I took it to air shows. To be able to take my skills that I've spent my life developing and get to show off basically in front of my neighbors and friends, it feels good.
David reaches 0 airspeed and slowly swaps ends and recovers upside down.
So as far as mastering from a competition level, really a perfect loop is one of the most difficult maneuvers, as simple as it sounds. Competition judges are looking to see a perfect circle in the sky, so the pilot has to correct for wind and changes in airspeed and many other factors. Really, the average public looking at an aircraft wouldn't know a perfect loop from a horrible loop. So the most difficult maneuver probably a gyroscopics, to be able to get an airplane to tumble exactly how you want it to and stop exactly where you want it to. The maximum I see positive G is between 10.5 and 11 Gs. Negative, which is getting forced out of your seat, -7 to -8 negative G.
David pushes his plane close to the limit, and in one scary encounter, the plane went past its limit.
It was about 5 years ago, and practicing actually for this air show. The same airplane that I'm flying today, and I was part of an engine project that we were developing, but that engine basically exploded in air on the way back to the airport, and it caused all 3 blades of the propeller to shear off. So I found a spot. It was on Deer Park Avenue. There was one straight away. It was pretty busy. It was in the afternoon. There was a lot of traffic in Long Island. The difficult part really was that there was no propeller on the airplane. It was very difficult to slow the airplane down. Touchdown speed was really high.
And even after hearing that near-death experience, MyLITV reporter Tom Finn is still going up for a ride on that very same plane.
Are you nervous? A little bit, but I'm excited more so.
After getting some safety instructions, especially on how to use the parachute, they take to the air.
We'll start out with just basic inverted flying upside down. If you've never been there before, it's the first time you'll be hanging from your seatbelt, and everything is not doing what you originally thought it was going to do. We can fly straight up, and we can do what's called a hammerhead stall. It's a 180-degree pivot on what's called the yaw axis. We can get into some more wild things, and we'll make sure that we keep you comfortable and don't reach your limit.
Fortunately for Tom, he did not reach his limit on this ride of a lifetime.
That was really cool. That was really cool. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Tom did confess that it was almost a short ride.
The takeoff was a little interesting because I started off a little queasy, and then once he told me we're going upside down, and I'm like, uh-oh, this isn't good. But then we went upside down and I felt better. And it was incredible. It was so much fun. I would do it again, but I would do it even longer. I just wish I could have kept going.
He got four nice base tumbles out of that.
18,000 hours and almost 40 years now. still, there's so much unknown out there. And every single time you get in an airplane, there's one more thing that you figure out. And if you watch airplanes from the 1980s, no one even thought that you could ever dream about taking an airplane and tumble it head over heels. And we can do it 7, 8 times straight and stop it exactly where we want to and fly out. And aerodynamically, it doesn't even seem possible on paper. Engineers sometimes don't even understand how we do it.
Show him some love. He's from Long Island. He is David Windmiller.